Hey guys, it's SemiGreen and welcome to another video. Now today is a video that has been highly requested. So as you can see from the title, I'll be releasing my mod folder, which I believe it's got all the mods that you need when you're a Bedwars player. I don't know. You probably need a few more mods if you're like a Skywars tryhard. I don't know. It's really up to you what you have, but this is what I have. There's a lot of them in here. And before we get into it, I do want to thank all of the mod makers and the people who ported it, all of them to 1.8.9. Massive congratulations and thank you, and shout out to them. And yes, so hopefully you guys enjoy the mod folder as much as I've enjoyed using it. And thank you for 750 subs, which is what I asked for this to be released. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys. That came a lot quicker than I expected. That's why it's late. Wink. It's not because I'm lazy. Trust me. So the first mod in this folder that I want to showcase is the AutoGG mod. I don't think I really need to say much here. It's pretty obvious what it does. It's just after every game, no matter whether you lose or win, if you stay to the end of the game, as you can see, Justin's trying to punch me off, and then yeah, he does that. But here you can see that I think, yeah, there we go. We both had the AutoGG mod, and you can you can see that it automatically gave me karma. Everyone thought I was a really cool person, and now I have street credit. So the next mod is another mod that doesn't really need any introduction. Everyone already knows what it is. It's the AutoTip mod. Here I am just going through some of the commands that you can use for it. I don't know, it's pretty well known, and so pretty much all it does is it automatically tips people that have boosters on at the moment. So it basically just gives you free XP and coins and modes. It's great. Also, if you have MB++, you don't need this because it is something that has come with ++ now, so you will not be needing this. The next mod in line is the BlockOverlay mod. Now, I've had to turn off one of my shaders that I use, the main one that I use for this, and that is plainly because it just doesn't work with that shader, so I've got internal on at the moment. But pretty much all it is just, instead of the little black outline on the blocks, it's really nice. It changes it into whatever color you want. So as you can see here, I'm showing you all the colors that you can change it to. You can do whatever you want. Or you could also turn it on to chroma, which I'm probably going to do now. I don't know, I'm pretty dumb. Maybe, who knows. But here we go. So yeah, that's pretty much all that this mod has to show. It's pretty cool. You can change the thickness of the line as well. And yeah. So the next mod in my folder is the blur mod, and here it is here, just pretty clear what it does. That was not meant to be a pun, but whenever you go into any interface, including your inventory or a mystery vault apparently, anything that you go into, the background is blurred out, and I don't know, it just adds effect to what you're looking at. I don't know, I just liked it, so I downloaded it. Is there any more reason I need to get a mod? No, I didn't think so. Didn't think so. Next is ChatTriggers, and this is a really cool mod. So pretty much it allows you to like manipulate the chat in pretty much any way that you want. It can be used for many things, but the main reason I use it is for thumbnail making or to make someone look like they said something funny. I don't know. So here's just an example of me using it, using ChatTriggers Simulate to make Justin say that I'm better than him, because it's clearly true. We all know that. We just don't say it. It's like, you know it, but you don't say it. But now it's been said, so you can say it. I'm really funny. So yeah, this is just ChatTriggers. It's a really cool mod, and yeah, you can pretty much edit whatever you want without using Photoshop. Woohoo! So this is CustomTag. It's the next mod up in the folder. So all you need to do is you get your little friend. Mine's Justin. He's so cute. So you can use /CustomTag or you can use /CT. And using these commands, you can find all of the things that this mod has to offer. So you can add, random, whatever, remove, not random. But anyway, /CT add, then their IGN. So I'm going to use Justin as an example. And you can use color codes. So N2 obviously means green. If you don't know color codes, there's probably a link in the description for the color code dictionary. That's definitely what it's called. As you can see, it goes up above the person's head. So, but yeah, it's one of the coolest things that you can do in this game. It's proven one of the coolest things. So now we're in a game and we have Justin once again, but he's nicked. So I'm going to show you just by using the same command but placing it with his nick instead of his name. As you can see, whenever he's nicked, it pops up above his head as well. So you can do this with nicks, you can do this with non-nicks, you can do it with any player you want. So if you want to just have fun, this is the one for you, and I have blatant scammer on my head because it's very accurate. The next mod in line is the Friends category mod, or /FC. It's a great mod. Basically all it is it allows you to create categories in your friends list instead of just having the full list of just everyone that you're friends with. So you can still do /friends list, but you can do /FC as well, which allows you to have a much more flexible interface that you can change pretty much anything you want. And you can just add categories. I have one for my good friends, one for good players, one for cool people with cool ranks and OG names, and IRL friends. You know, you can do whatever categories you want. You can move them wherever you want. There's so much you can do in this mod, and that's why I use it. It's really cool. The next mod that I have to show you guys is the GlintColorizer mod. Now this is a really cool mod. So pretty much you can change the color of the shininess that you have on your little enchantments. So whenever something's enchanted, you can change the color of the shine, and yeah, you can just do whatever you want. A lot of customization here. So yeah. Next one is the InGameAccSwitcher, and all you've got to do here is you just got to click on the little icon on the home screen, and it's pretty self-explanatory. It just changes what account you're on without having to log out, so it's pretty helpful. So here I just show myself logging in 2 different accounts, and yeah. The Keymod is one of my new mods that I've decided to replace the what's it called, keystrokes mod with this mod. It's pretty much, it does the same kind of thing as the keystrokes mod, but instead it just shows like mouse movement and not as much detail in like clicks and things. I don't know, but it's really customizable. As you can see, here is the UI, and you know, you can just change a hell of a lot with it. Like as you can see here, you can even change the text up the top. I for some reason had it as livings as, I mean, not for some reason, livings is very hot. I like Minecraft, yep, that sounds right. So yeah, there's so many things you can do here. It's a really cool mod, and I recommend that you go down there and you install it now so that you can pretend you're a cool kid, just like I do. The next mod is the Nickhider mod. Now this is a really neat mod if you're a Bedwars player. So a lot of Bedwars players use the nick command, and it's a really smart one to use so you don't get targeted. And pretty much, as you can see in tab, my nick is showing up the top. That's how I get seen in game, that's how I see it as well. But if you do Nickhider, you can see all of these commands that you can do. The main one's toggle, obviously, and with it toggled on, as you can see when I press tab here, my name is semi-green. Now you might think, oh, it's useless to use a nick if it doesn't show, but everyone else still sees a nick. It's client side, only you can see it. So yeah, you can see yourself as your normal name and everything's happy. Yay. The next mod is a mod that doesn't really need any introduction. Pretty much everyone uses it at this point. It's called the OldAnimations mod, and what this mod is used for is to pretty much just make the animations look great, because as you know, with the 1.8 update, they kind of ruined the look of most of the animations in the game. So this one just makes you able to use 1.8 with 1.7 animations. So let's show you an example. The biggest one is the block hit. So up here in the tab, you can also turn tab list off, I guess, but all you have to do is click escape and then animations in the top left, and I'll show you what it looks like without the block hit on the old animation. So I turned it off right there, and just have a look at how terrible this looks. This is 1.8 animations here, like that just looks atrocious. So you know, you want to turn that one back on and just look how much nicer it looks. So that's just one example. There's plenty more things that you can change on this mod. The rod example, the bow, there's so many things. So yeah, this mod is a necessity. If you don't have this mod already, then wow, really get it right now. Like seriously, you're gonna need it. So yeah, that's OldAnimations mod. The next mod is Optifine, which is the most known mod in the world. It's even more known than OldAnimations. I know, it's insane. And it allows you to Optifine zoom just like that. And it also does a couple other things with performance. It fixes issues. It gives you more options that you can adjust to give yourself better graphics or better frames and that. And also 5-zig, just in the bottom corner there. Everyone asks what I use to get those little things down there. It's 5-zig, and here's the interface for it. It's just here. Customized display is what you use to see all of those things, and you can change them. You can do so many different things with them. Add new module to add a new one, and yeah, you can change where they are with the location, custom location. It's really cool. That's 5-zig. I use both of these mods. Next up we have the PerspectiveMod. It's not necessarily very important, but it is really cool. So if you go into controls, you'll find a perspective option, which I'm apparently having trouble finding. It's just there, toggle perspective. I have it on my right alt button, but you can do whatever you want. And pretty much it opens up, you know, perspective. Now it just looks like you're changing your perspective like normal, but when you do this, you can look all the way around your body without moving your head. So it's pretty cool. It's kind of useful, but I mainly just use it to look at my skin because I love admiring myself because I have no friends that but next up we have the quick Bedwars mob. You just have to click the chat and then it's up in the top right. It's that simple. You just click on one of these buttons. I'll show you with the lobby and it literally just brings you to that place. So it's really easy to join quick games if you're not really specifically caring about maps that much. And also in the same one, because they're pretty similar, we've got the QuickPlay mod. So you just equip this to a button in the controls menu and you click that button and you can go to any lobby or game that you desire. Pretty cool mod. I don't really use it that much, but I know if you use play a lot of different games, then you would use it a lot, but I only play Bedwars. So ToggleChat is the next mod and I'm going to show you how to use it. So pretty much all you got to do is /tc. Simple command. It stands for ToggleChat, in case you were dumb enough to not know. I'm joking. Everyone's smart, alright? Don't get offended. Anyway, so it's pretty self-explanatory. You can just turn off the chat. Yep, commentary gold, and you won't get any messages from that. My example was terrible because no one was talking in the party, and then when I'd enable it, no one would talk, and I'm assuming people were talking when I disable. Anyway, don't just ignore the clip. Pretty much. You can turn these things off so you don't get annoyed if you're recording or if you just get spammed a lot. I don't know. It doesn't actually stop the messages from sending. It just stops you from being able to see them. I thought I'd point that out in case you didn't know. And the whitelist, as I'm showing here, you can add things to the whitelist so that if it gets said or if someone with that in their name says something, then that shows up. It like overwrites how it's toggled off. But I don't know. It's ToggleChat. It's pretty cool. It's pretty popular. If you've never heard of it, then I don't really know where you've been. But that's ToggleChat. Yeah. Now we have one of my favorite mods I've ever used. It's so useful, and as you can see, we're in daytime, and that's because this is the TimeChanger mod. Don't mind me feeding my pet. He needs to live, alright? He needs to live. Now, what you need to do is there's 3 simple commands. Actually, I think there's 4. /sunset. That's the one I use so much. It's pretty much all I ever use. /sunset, /night. They're my 2 favorites, and I just failed typing night, but apparently I get lag as well, but that's nighttime. It's pretty simple, but it's one of the most useful mods I've ever had. And the other command is /resettime. That just makes it vanilla time, like just whatever time it actually is, it will show. So yeah, that's TimeChanger. The second last mod I have to show you guys is the VanillaEnhancement mod. As you can see, the command for this is /econfig. And I did it twice for some reason, and it comes up with this massive menu. This is all that VanillaEnhancements is. And pretty much, it just has a lot of options that you can do to enhance your vanilla gameplay. I know, who'd have thought? Maybe that's why it's called VanillaEnhancements. But yeah, you can just go through these as you like, if you like, when you like. Just do it at your own will. Or you don't even have to download it. You can just like the video without downloading anything. That's also an option. I don't really care. This is just for you guys. I spent like 5 hours editing this, alright, leave me alone. I'm trying to entertain myself. I got really off track then. This is VanillaEnhancements. It's a really good mod. Would recommend it. Yeah, second last mod. Let's go. So here we are on the final mod. It is the WingsMod. It's a really cool mod. I don't actually use it, but I thought you guys would enjoy it, so I added it to the folder. And pretty much, it just gives yourself the option to put wings on your back. You can change the color of them. You can make them chroma. You can do what you want. And yeah, only you can see these, by the way. That's why it's free, and like you don't have to pay for it because you know it's client side. So it's cool if you just want to look cool for yourself. I don't know. That's the WingsMod. Now with all the mods out of the way, I'm gonna cover the most requested thing in all of my channel in the comments. It's my shaders pack. I get comments everywhere like, what shaders do you use? Oh, do you use shaders? Motion blur? Question mark? I don't know. I get a lot of questions asking about shaders, and here it is, guys. Here are the shaders that I use. So here they are. I mainly use Silda's basic shaders, motion blur, but you can also get it without motion blur. So this is what that one is here. I'll put this in there as well in the downloads, but I mainly use that one just here, which as you can see adds motion blur, and it just looks really nice. I really like it. So that's a thing. And then also every now and then I use the Penza underscore 73 motion blur, which is an add-on from the internal. This is internal here, so this is what internal shaders look like, which you don't actually have to download. But Penza 73 is an add-on of the internal, so as you can see it's the exact same, but it just adds motion blur to internal shaders. So there's 4 options for you to use. 3 of them are going to be in the folder that you can download. And yeah, they're my shaders. Enjoy. So there you guys have it. That's the end of this video and my mod folder release. Just a reminder, all of these mods that I have showcased are in the description, in the download link. And yeah, you can download them whenever you want. I don't know, just download them if you want. That's what a mod pack release is, isn't it? I think that's what it is. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks so much for the subscribers, the 750 of you. Appreciate every single one of you. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.